Welcome to Dan's channel. Today I will guide you DIY embroidery bag inspired by LV Neverfull BB. Here is my accessory set. Everyone, my accessory set includes canvas, which is pre-cut and pre-drawn. The canvas will have 2 large pieces, 2 base pieces, and a piece for the pouch. All 3 of these pieces, the 2 body pieces and the pouch, will be embroidered separately. As for the base, we will fold it in half. We'll fold these 2 pieces in half like this to embroider them. And everyone, please note that when embroidering all the pieces at these corners here, these corners, this one, this one, this one, these corners where it's a bit missing, but still has 3 holes for us to insert the needle, we must embroider them all. Just like this corner here, this corner, we must embroider it all, okay? In addition to the pre-drawn, pre-cut canvas, we will also have the lining. The lining fabric here is also pre-sewn. It has 1 zippered compartment and 1 without a zipper. And this is the piece we use to line the pouch. Then we will have a strap. We will have buckles to attach to the strap and a rectangle adjuster to attach to the strap as well, and a pair of handles. This is the zipper mouth. Everyone, this is the zipper mouth. We will sew this zipper mouth here later. We will sew it here. And here we have 2 pieces to reinforce the opening. This zipper is enough for the pouch. When we sew it into the mouth of the bag, we will sew this so we can attach the hanging pouch here. Okay, and this is for attaching the zipper end. Here are 2 D-rings for us to attach to the side of the bag so we can wear it. As a crossbody, we will have the thread, base feet, sewing thread, and a needle. Okay, now let's get started. Okay, now I will guide you on how to embroider. I've given instructions before, but I'll go over it again. For most sets, we will work with the darker colors first. If the pattern is a darker color, we will embroider the pattern first. If the pattern is a lighter color, we will embroider the pattern later. It depends on the color we are embroidering. For example, I am currently embroidering this color, which is gold, and dark brown. Since the dark brown is the darker color, I will do the background first. Okay, when we start embroidering, we will go from left to right or from right to left, depending on which hand is dominant. But please note that you should go in the same direction, not in the opposite direction. For example, if you go left first, then right, then all the pieces and all the stitches must be done that way. Okay, I'll start embroidering now. Remember to embroider this corner edge too. For the first stitch, we will tie it off. Do you see? Put the thread to this side so we can tighten it and it doesn't come loose. Then we put the needle underneath and pull it through. This is simple, just like embroidering. Cross stitch. For odd stitches, we just do them and finish each one. For longer sections, we will go in one direction first, then come back. Remember, when we put the needle up, we put the needle down here, which is the last stitch. Then the first stitch must be across. Do you see from up here? It crosses. Down here, it crosses like this. All of our embroidery stitches must be crossed. Do you see? Okay, now we'll go. Do you see me crossing back up here? Look, do you see me crossing? I cross up here and go down. From the bottom up or top down, it doesn't matter, but you must cross. If you cross, the stitches will be round and even. And many of you have asked me why you see so many canvas holes when you embroider, but that's not important. The important thing is to pull the thread tight, because during use, the thread will stretch, and during use, if it gets too dirty and you wash it, you will use soap to scrub it and rub it with your hand. Like this, if you embroider too loosely, the thread will come undone like this. It looks very bad, so we should pull it tight. We just need to look up here. Look at this set. Do you see the holes? There are a lot, but I guarantee you that when it's finished, it will look even and very beautiful. So everyone can rest assured about the issue of the holes being exposed. It's not important. Okay, when you pull it through, hold the thread here with your finger, then go. Remember to do the cross stitch from here. You pull it up and then put the needle down. Do the cross stitch like this. We do the cross stitch like this. Okay, and you'll continue doing it the same way. The first stitch, we hold this thread. Then when we go underneath, we also hold it to secure the stitch. So when we go, we embroider until the end of the thread. I'll give you an example here. I'll cut it short. For example, here we've run out of thread. Because many of you have asked me what to do when you run out of thread. This is the way I'm showing you to hide the thread. Okay, we've run out of thread. Now, when we're out of thread, we'll thread it through the last stitch that we just did. We'll thread it through. We'll thread it through these stitches. We just thread it through. We just thread this thread through a few times. Then we'll leave it like this so that when we embroider the next section, we can hold it in place. We'll embroider the next section. We'll put this thread down and hold it. And the thread that we're starting with now, we'll put it in the opposite direction so that the base of the stitch, the first stitch we're starting with, if we pull it down like this, it will mess up the base of the stitch here. Do you see it getting messed up? So we'll pull this thread in the opposite direction, up. Then we'll embroider. During the process of embroidering, we'll continue to take the excess threads and tuck them in to tighten them. We'll tuck them in and continue to embroider. When we embroider and we feel that we have tucked it in enough, we'll pull it up. Then we'll use a lighter to burn it so it doesn't come undone. It'll come undone. Remember to always burn the end of the thread. I'm sorry, to melt the end of the thread so that it doesn't come undone. It'll all come undone. Okay, and you'll continue to do that. Just keep going until it's all done. And then you'll continue to hide the thread and start a new thread just like that. If you have any questions while you're working, please comment or message me. Feel free to contact me. Okay, now we'll embroider. We'll just embroider like this and continue to embroider. For the background, anything that I haven't marked with a pattern, you can embroider, but for anything that has a pattern, we won't embroider it and we'll use a different color. Okay, when we get here, you can either use a crochet hook to pull it through to tighten the thread. Then we'll save this thread and hold it up here. Hold it up here. Then we'll just go ahead and burn it. Burn and melt it so it sticks. Then when we embroider back up, we'll also hold this thread to keep it in place. And you'll do this for all the pieces. Okay, after we've finished embroidering the background, there will still be some patterns, so now we'll embroider the patterns. For the way to embroider the patterns on this, I also have a video clip on how to embroider the pattern. First and the background later, I will put the link in the description, so you can go there and learn more about how to embroider. The stitches for this will be similar to the background we just go, but remember that when we go left first, then right, or right first, then left, all the stitches must be done in the same direction for the bag to look neat. Do you see? Everything is in the same direction, the last stitch. For the dark color, we'll just embroider. After we finish a pattern, we'll pull the thread and go to the next pattern to embroider it. We don't need to cut the thread, but for bags that have a light background, like the Onan model, where the background is light and the pattern is dark, we have to cut the thread within the pattern. And we don't pull the thread, we pull the thread like this. We stretch it from this pattern to this pattern, like this. Now we'll pull it here and continue. We pull it like this and continue. We pull it like this and continue. Then we'll do the same thing and embroider until this whole piece is finished. We've run out of thread, so we'll continue to add more thread and we'll just keep embroidering. It's really just like cross-stitching, so you just embroider. It's very simple. I've made many videos about this embroidery technique. If you want to learn, just go to my channel to watch. There are many instructional videos. There are many instructional videos. Okay, we'll leave this out to hold it, or we can thread it through the parts that we have already embroidered. We'll thread it through. Remember to leave the thread a little long, then we'll burn it and melt it, burn and melt it. Then after we embroider all the pieces, we will have for pieces like this 2 large pieces, 1 base and 1 pouch. I will now guide you on how to crochet the edge. We will take the background color of the thread end we'll crochet the edge on the body piece, we'll crochet the edge from here, down here, over to this side, and up to here. We will stop. We don't crochet the edge on the opening here, because this opening is where we will sew the leather on later, here and after we finish embroidering. Before we crochet the edge, we need to remember to cut these corners. These sharp corners, if the worker has already cut them, then it's fine. If not, then you should cut them. But be careful when you cut. Don't cut too close to the hole or it will ruin it. Okay, you see that corner? This is the right side of the embroidered piece. This is the wrong side. The letters are facing up. We'll have this in front of US. Then we'll turn it and face the wrong side towards us. We'll face the wrong side towards us. And then insert the needle through the first corner. For this first stitch, we'll do one single crochet stitch in it. Then for each hole, we'll do one crochet stitch. Each hole here is one crochet stitch. Then at this corner, we will do 2 stitches. Then for the next stitch, we'll do 1 stitch. We'll do 1 single crochet stitch in each canvas hole. One single crochet stitch. Then when we get to the corner, when we get to this corner, the corner that we cut diagonally, we'll do 2 single crochet stitches. Then we'll continue with 1 single crochet stitch. Then at this corner, we'll do 2 single crochet stitches. Then for each next stitch, we'll do 1 single crochet stitch. Then at the bottom corner, you'll do 3 single crochet stitches. 3 single crochet stitches in 1 hole. Do you see 1, 2, 3? Okay, now we'll continue to crochet to this corner, which will also have 3 stitches. Here, 2 stitches. 2 stitches, 2 stitches, and up to here. You only need 1 stitch. Okay, after we've crocheted the edge up to this part here, we'll leave some thread so that we can sew the side part later. We'll leave a length of thread that is 3 times the length of the section we need to sew. We'll crochet up. Here, we'll crochet 1 chain stitch. Then we'll pull it through. Okay, and for this piece, we'll also crochet the same way. Okay, now for the pouch. For this pouch, we will crochet on the right side. The right side will face us. We can choose any point to start. At the corner here, we'll do 1 single crochet stitch. Wherever we feel it's too tight, we'll do 2 stitches. At these corners, we'll do 2 stitches. These corners, we'll do 2 stitches. 1 stitch, 1 stitch. 2 stitches. 2 stitches. One single crochet stitch here. 2 single crochet stitches here. 1 single crochet stitch here. And 2 stitches here. Then 1 stitch. 1 stitch, then here 2 stitches. Two stitches. We'll continue to do that and crochet until we get to this side. We'll crochet to the end here and then we'll cut the thread. We don't need to leave any thread to sew this because we'll sew the zipper here and then we're done. And we'll also make a false stitch, just like we did for the base. Okay, remember to burn the thread. Burn and melt the thread to secure it, so it doesn't come undone. Okay, now the pouch is done. Crochet all the pieces. Pay attention here. Why did I tell you to embroider the corners? Here, if we don't embroider the corners, when we crochet the edge, it will still show a white stitch here. Do you see? So all the corners here, we must embroider them. This one was left out. Now we have the base. For the base, we'll also turn the right side towards us and face the wrong side out. I'm sorry, face the wrong side towards us and face the right side out. TL crochet will count 1, 2 at this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, at the 7th row, we'll crochet in here. 1 chain stitch. Then we'll pull the thread into the inside. We'll pull the thread into the inside. Okay, then we'll put it in here and crochet 1 single crochet stitch. Then we'll go to the next one and do 1 single crochet stitch. The next one, 1 single crochet stitch. Then at this corner, we'll do 2 single crochet stitches in the same stitch. Then we'll continue to the hole below and do 1 single crochet stitch. Then at this corner, we'll do 1 single crochet stitch. Then at this corner edge, we'll do 2 single crochet stitches. Then at the corner, this corner, we'll continue with 2 single crochet stitches. Okay, then you'll do 1 single crochet stitch and continue to crochet to here. Then at this, stitch 2 single crochet stitches. This one is 2 single crochet stitches. These 2 stitches are 1, 1 here. We'll continue with 2, then we'll go to this corner, again 2, then we'll go to 1, 2, I'm sorry, here is 2, then 1, then 2, 2, 2, then we'll go over here again, 2, then 2, then at the 2 stitches here, 1, 1, then 2. We'll just crochet. Okay, we'll continue to crochet to here. At this corner, we'll do 2 stitches in the same stitch. Then we'll crochet 1 here. 2. Then for this next stitch, we'll do 1 this next stitch, 1. Then here is 2. Okay, then we'll continue. We'll go to here, 2, then 1. 2, then at this corner, we'll crochet 2. Then here is also 2. Then at the 2 stitches that are close together, we'll do 1. Then here, we'll do 2. Then we'll continue with 1 here. Now we'll go to the last stitch. Here. We'll measure the thread. We'll pull the thread and measure it. We'll take 3 times the length of the thread. Then we'll cut it. Okay, after we cut it, we'll pull the thread through. We'll make a false stitch here so that it matches the number of stitches here. You'll thread the needle through here. Pull it up. Then put the needle through the here. Put the needle through the crochet stitch down here and pull it up. Then we'll pull it through here underneath the crochet stitch. Do you see it clearly? Underneath the crochet stitch, there will be 2 horizontal threads. We'll thread it through there here. Thread it through here. Here, do you see 2 horizontal threads? Then pull this thread through. Okay, then turn it over and put the needle down at the hole that is still empty here. Pull it through and it will cover the hole. Do you see? You won't see the seam. Then we'll put the thread up. Okay, now we'll take a thread that is the same length as this one. We'll take 1 more thread. Now we'll see which direction this thread is in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's in the 6th row on this side, so we'll go to the 7th row here and put this thread in. What is the purpose of this? This is so we can leave the thread to sew it later. We'll thread it through the crochet stitches. And the embroidery stitches underneath. Here, we'll wrap the thread. Okay, now the base is done. We'll attach the feet. After we've finished crocheting the edge, we will proceed to attach the handles. For the handles, we have already left the thread for sewing, so now we will proceed to sew this. Please note that the handles have a right side and a wrong side. For the right side, you'll see that the punched holes are round and more even. For the part behind, it will be fainter. Do you see? So please pay attention to this. This part is smoother and looks better. The stitches on the back are not smooth. Okay, for the handle part, we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We will count the embroidered holes. Count the embroidered holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So at the 15th hole, we will mark it with a needle. If you don't have a needle, you can use a piece of thread to tie it to mark it. We'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. We'll mark it here, okay? Now, we need to put the handle in. We will put the handle in. This strap will be right at the 15th stitch. Oh, I'm sorry. It will be on the inside, not on the outside, everyone. Okay, and this thread here, we will have 2 threads like this. Like this, we will thread the top thread down underneath. We'll thread this thread through. Then we'll pull this thread down underneath, down here. Then we'll continue to put this thread into the needle. We'll put both threads into the needle. We'll thread both of these threads through the needle. Okay, now for the strap. We'll put it here. And everyone, count from here down, from here down. This hole here, the hole in the canvas, we'll count 1, 2, 3, the 4th row. Okay, then we'll put the strap in. Remember that the strap will be right next to the marking pin. Okay, and we'll clip it. And the position where we put the needle down is, we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4th row. Then we'll put the needle down. Do you see when we let go, we'll see that the strap has shifted to this side. It's right next to it. That's because we threaded it incorrectly. So pay attention to this. We'll go 1 more stitch inside here. 1 more stitch inside. We'll put it 1 stitch inside here. If it's hard to see, you can count from the pattern. We'll take this peak. Then we'll move over 1, 2, right in the middle of this bar. Between these 2 patterns, there's a bar. We'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll put the needle down here. Now we'll use a clip to hold this in place. We'll hold this in place. We'll hold this in place. Okay, now we'll turn it over and thread it. For each canvas bar, I'll explain it so it's easy to understand. For each canvas bar, when we put the needle down at this position and go up, when we go up from underneath, we will continue to go to the next hole, the next hole here, to thread it back into the first hole. Now we'll thread it down here, but when we go up, we'll go into the hole that we just came up from. Here, do you see the thread? Here, the thread goes down here, so our needle goes up or next to it. We'll do it in a way that the canvas holds the thread underneath. Then we'll pull it up. Do you see? Okay, then we'll pull it tight. Pull it tight. Okay, remember, you have to keep it straight, or if it's crooked, when we put the needle down, it will be crooked. It will be crooked. Okay, and we'll continue to do that and thread it through. Do you see? We will thread it through the next one too. Go back up with the needle. Remember, when we're sewing, we have to hold this so it doesn't get crooked. For example, if it's crooked to this side, if it's crooked to this side, it won't go straight on the strap. It will look bad. Just find a way to thread the needle up. For example, I'll thread it down here. Here, I'll thread it down here. But when the needle comes up, I can go to this side or to this side or to this side. Just go around it so that the thread is held behind the canvas like this. When I go down like this, and when I go up, I'll thread it up on this side, or this side or this side. We need to hold the thread. It holds it down here so the strap doesn't come undone. We'll sew it like that. Okay, and then we'll continue. And when we first decide the position of the stitch, where it is, we'll keep it there so it doesn't get crooked during the sewing process. It won't get crooked. It won't get crooked. Okay, and you'll do the same thing and so all the way up here. Okay, here. When we've sewn to the end, we'll thread it back into the first hole where we first put the needle down. Now we'll thread it through the embroidered threads too. Secure it. Then for the other handle, we'll do the same thing. Okay, that's one side done. Now for this side. When you're doing it, please be careful not to twist the handle. Don't let it twist like this. We have to make it face the same direction, like this, so pay attention to that. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll sew it and then realize it's twisted, and it'll be a lot of trouble. Don't let it be twisted. Remember, push it down, then we'll put the handle close to it like this. Like this. Then we'll also thread this thread down and sew it normally, just like on this side. Just like on this side. Sometimes when you get here and you don't have enough thread, we'll cut this thread. Then we'll just take a new thread and continue normally. Because sometimes the workers who make the leather don't pay attention. They leave the thread a little short. So we'll hold this thread in place. Then we'll take a new thread. The thread that comes with our set. The one that comes with our set. Take a new thread. Remember to double the thread. Double it like this, okay? Now we'll tie a knot at the end of the thread. We'll thread it underneath to hold the thread in place. Then we'll continue to thread the needle up at the position where the thread ran out. Here, we'll thread the needle up. Then we'll continue normally. Then when we get here, we'll thread it down and cut the thread. After we've sewn both of these pieces, we will proceed to assemble these two parts of the bag. For this model, when we assemble it, we'll turn it inside out to assemble it. We won't assemble it normally by assembling the right sides. We'll assemble the wrong sides. We'll put the two pieces with the right sides facing each other. Like this. Like this. The thread we left earlier. We'll use a wool sewing needle. The set also includes a wool sewing needle. It just doesn't have a crochet hook. Okay. Then we'll choose the first stitch here. And here is also the first stitch. Okay. Then we'll thread it through. We'll go through it one more time at this first position. Okay, everyone. Then we'll do one stitch here, and we'll sew. One stitch here, one stitch there, and we'll sew. Because the number of stitches on both crochet pieces is the same, so you can just sew it when you get to the end here, the middle stitch of this corner, and the middle stitch here. Because for this crochet piece, we did 3 stitches in the same stitch at this corner, so we'll go from the first stitch to the second stitch, which is the middle stitch. We will stop there. Okay, after we've sewn to the middle stitch of this, we'll do one more round here. We'll pull it tight at this middle stitch. Then we'll thread it through to hold the thread. a little further through a few more rows. Then we'll put this thread on the inside. We'll put it on the inside. Like this to hide it and keep it from coming undone. During the assembly process, everyone, remember to pull it tight. Pull it tight. Okay, put the thread down. The next part is this side. Everyone, pay attention. Don't continue to sew. If you continue, it's wrong. For this, we'll turn it around. We'll turn it around like this. We'll open this, and then we'll fold these two parts together. We'll fold these two parts together. Then we'll have to put our hands inside to sew, because this is made of canvas, not fabric, so we can't sew it and then turn it inside out. So please pay attention to that. We'll thread our hands inside like this to sew. We'll do the first stitch like this. We'll go 2 times. Then 1 stitch here, 1 stitch there, exactly the same as the other piece. Okay, then we'll go down, down, down. To the bottom here, we can pull it up, like this too. Then we'll sew here and hide the thread, exactly the same as this side. Okay, after we've finished sewing, we'll have the bag part like this. Now we'll turn the bag over and we'll sew the bottom. For the bottom, we already left 2 threads at the beginning. We already left 2 threads. Now we'll take one of the threads from one side. We'll use a clip to hold this part in place. Then we'll count from this corner, from this corner stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 7th row. We'll mark it here on this side. It will be at the middle stitch. Here, at the middle stitch. Here, at the middle stitch on this side. We'll mark it. And it's the same on this side. On this side, we left 2 threads like this. We'll just take 1 thread from one side. For whichever side it is, we'll take the thread for that piece. Then at this stitch, we'll go into the middle stitch. The middle stitch is the last stitch of this sewn piece, right here. Then we'll thread the needle through. We'll thread the needle through. We'll pull it tight. We'll go 1 more round for this first stitch. Okay, now we'll continue. For the next stitch, we'll go into this stitch, the next stitch of the base. And it's the same here. Okay, because the number of stitches from here to here is the same as the number of stitches of the piece. I have already cut it and counted it for everyone. I have already done it. So now you just need to assemble it. Just 1 stitch here, 1 stitch there, and you'll assemble it. You'll assemble it. So please pay attention to this. Make sure you look carefully, or if the stitches are wrong, it will be very difficult and you'll have to undo it. You'll have to undo it. You have to look carefully. 1 stitch here, 1 stitch here. Just do that and you'll sew it. You'll sew it. Okay, and you'll do that and sew it to the end here, to the end of this side. Okay. Okay, when we have sewn to the last stitch here. We'll take out the clip. Then sew it here. Sew it into the last stitch. Then we'll put the needle inside and we'll also thread it through the embroidered threads a couple of times to hold the thread in place. Then we'll burn it. Okay, and we're done. We'll also sew this side in the same way. Okay, now these are the two pieces that have these notches here. These are for sewing the zipper. Here, we'll put the zipper in here. And we'll sew it. Okay, we'll fold the zipper over here. Then we'll sew from the top down here. Okay, now we'll put this over here. Put it over here. Put it over like this. We'll mark it here. We'll mark it here. We'll separate the zipper part. Then we'll fold this back. Then we'll put the zipper in. Leave a little extra. Leave a little extra. We'll leave the end like this so that later we can tuck the zipper pull in. Like this, just so everyone can easily imagine it, okay? Now we'll take the clip to clip this. On the zipper, there are these lines. You just follow the lines. You just follow the lines. You just follow the lines. Okay, we'll clip it like this. Then we'll start sewing from the bottom up. Sew from here up. In the set, there's always the sewing thread. So we'll use that sewing thread to sew. We'll use that sewing thread to sew. We have this spool of thread. This bunch of thread. We'll take this thread to sew. Okay, now we'll take the thread. We'll sew this part. We'll pull it tight, and for this thread, we'll just use one strand, not two. Not two. We'll sew the first round. We'll go 2 times. Then there's this line. Do you see? This line on the zipper. We'll just follow the edge of the leather with that line. The edge of the leather with that line. Then we'll just go. We'll just go. Okay, then we'll lift it up like this too. See, and then we'll sew. So we'll sew. We'll just sew up and down, up and down. We can go in one direction, and then later we'll go back, or we'll go in a circle. We'll go in circles so that all the letters are on top. So here, I will just go forward, go forward. Then after that, I will come back too. You'll one more round to fill in these spots. To fill in these spots. To make it quick. Okay, and you'll just follow that line. Follow the line where we thread the needle up. Because I'm filming and working at the same time, it's a bit hard to see. The camera is in the way. So it's taking me a bit longer, but I think it's very simple. We just need to hand sew it like this. Okay, we'll just sew up to the top here. Then I'll show you how to turn it back. Okay, when we've sewn up to here, remember to fold the end. 2 or 3 more stitches. We'll leave it and fold the end of the zipper over. We'll fold the end of the zipper over. Then we'll sew it in. Okay, then we'll sew to here. We'll sew this part so it's attached. This corner. Okay, now we'll do the reverse stitch. We'll go up to the previous stitch. We'll thread it up to the previous stitch. Okay. Now we'll go back. Okay, now we'll just go back like that. It's very simple. Sometimes when I'm filming, I get so into it that I go off screen. So if you're watching and you don't see a part or you don't understand, you can comment and I'll guide you. I'll guide you. Okay, now we'll just go back like this. Okay, we'll just sew all the way to the end here. And we'll also sew the piece on this side.